Welcome back to Panero's Mind, people. I hope everybody's been blessed in these strange times. So, in these strange times, you know, a lot of people are thinking about the future. Or I hope you are, especially the people that have children. Thinking about investments, you know, where to put their money. So it involves a lot of new things that we're going to be getting into, you know. And we know how the internet works. You see a lot of things popping up from time to time. You see a lot of those trading apps popping up from time to time too, you know. And you might think to yourself, you know, put some money into there. And don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with taking a risk, because on earth, it's like, if you don't take a risk in life, sometimes you won't get anywhere. That could be in different levels. A risk could be, you know, going for a job that you're not usually, you know, but we're gonna try it out and see where it goes because the money's good. Took the risk, it went well, you learned a lot, you got experienced, and it went well for you, so it's a risk. You know, people take risks putting a lottery on, you know. Risk is something that can be a good thing, something that can be a bad thing. So now, like I was saying, due to the situation that we're in, a lot of people are trying to find ways of investing their money. And the last thing we want to do is invest money in the wrong business, the wrong thing, and lose it. Like, no one wants to lose any money, you know. The stock markets is a thing that a lot of people want to invest in, you know. And I know people personally that are into that, and I personally feel that it's not as easy as just getting an app and just investing. When my friends are talking about the stock markets, when they get their phone calls, they're talking a whole different language. Do you understand? They're just talking a whole different language and big figures. You know? You have to know what's really going on now. Why am I talking about all this? The other day, there was a strange occurrence on the stock market. And I'm gonna play this little compilation video for you to see what I'm talking about, and then we get back. Check this out.
Today was worse. Today was not a V-shaped recovery. Today was literally a slip and slide straight down for virtually all stocks. There was no safety today. We had airlines down, cruise lines down, tech down, recovery stocks were down. You'd think, oh, maybe this is a rotation from tech to recovery. No. Everything smashed, shattered today.
The market is getting ugly and getting ugly fast, okay? NASDAQ dropping rapidly, and we're watching stocks bleed, okay? I'm talking 4% moves, 5% moves, 6% moves, 8% moves. I've even seen some stocks today down over 10 percentage points, okay? And it is across the board pretty much. Even the Jack Jackson stocks are all falling today. Look at that, okay? Just stock after stock. I mean, I couldn't even save those stocks. I came out with the video last night, 99 stocks to watch now, all Jack Jackson stocks. I couldn't even save those stocks, okay? Big tech, look at big tech, all down across the board. You know, the FB's down over 3%, Amazon's down 2.6%, Apple's down 2.7%, Google McDougal's down almost 3%. Look at Nvidia today. Nvidia almost an 8% drop on earnings that people said were flat out unreal, amazing. And what happens to that stock? It goes down 8%, man. That's when you start to feel like maybe you're at a little tippy top in the market.
So how do you do it? So rates right now, they're moving up. You say, okay, we may be in a little trouble here with this valuation reset. They're going to jump up another whatever up to, you know, maybe 2%. Do you get in front of it, or do you just take it as it comes?
No, we use it actually. And so what we've been doing for the last 6 months is expanding the number of names in our portfolio. And we do that as a bull market extends, because in some ways it's a tax efficient strategy. What we will do during a correction, especially a severe correction, we will sell names in which are creating losses now, because again, we've bought them, we've diversified and bought them more recently. Sell those names creating losses to buy our highest conviction names.
Everyone is saying that the stock market crashed today because treasury bond yields are up. What does that mean? Apple is down 3.5%. Bitcoin is down 4.5%. Tesla is down over 8%. The S&P 500 is down 2.5%. All in the last 24 hours. What the hell is going on, and what does this actually mean? Should I sell and get out of the market? Slow down. Falling markets can signal a buying opportunity. The theory is that the market is falling because bond yields are up. I'm here to tell you that that theory is tenuous and really not useful to you in the long run. In fact, if 10-year treasury bond yields are up, it typically signals high investor confidence. An increasing bond yield means that investors don't want to buy bonds. They want to buy stocks. So the bond issuer has to increase the yield of the bond, aka the return of the bond, so that people will actually buy those bonds. This minor change in bond yields likely means little in the long run, because overall, bond yields have been going up since August. The best advice I can give to you right now is this: take a deep breath. Check if the companies you are invested in have good fundamentals and will be growing in the long term. If they are, great. Maybe this is a time to buy them while they're at a reduced price. If not, why are you investing in them in the first place?
So this is where logic comes into play, where a lot of people say, but the market's highly irrational. Logic doesn't work in the stock market. No, it does. You just need to know how to use your logic correctly. Okay, so when you're looking to short the market, Tesla is one of the weakest stocks. That's why it was our #1 trade for the day. These sectors, guys, they have not even yet began to truly correct. Look how much downside you have here, right? Look how much downside you have in the jets, in the travel sector. Look how much downside you have in the energy sector, okay? And so this is why we believe there is so much more downside currently in this market. And so I hope this was eye-opening to you.
Now, people, I'm not trying to scare anyone, you know, because we spoke about taking a risk earlier. You know, I'm just trying to make you aware. You know, you have to make sure you keep up to date if you want to get into this stock market, to make sure you read the certain papers that are linked to this and see what's going on. It's not as simple as just putting it on your phone on an app. Right? I know people that have done well with it, and I know a few people that ain't done too well with it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everything is taking a risk, but you have to be aware of what's going on. So you might say to yourself, okay, so how comes it crashed like that, innit? How comes it went so low? Shouldn't say crash, because crash makes it sound like it's, you know. But how come the stock market takes these changes? It could be for many different reasons, you know. I'm not a stock market specialist, you know, but I do my research just in case I want to be involved in it, you know. So, many things can make the stock market change, you know, and the progress to go up or down. Now, there could be some serious things though that could make the stock market change. You know, like Biden making executive orders. Check this out.
I know that Mr. Kirby has provided you with some information on a strike that we conducted this evening, and there's not much more that I'll be able to add at this point, other than the fact that we're confident in the target that we went after. We know what we hit, and we're confident that that target was being used by the same Shia militia that conducted the strikes.
These strikes come a week after the White House signaled its willingness to renew talks on a nuclear deal that President Trump shelved. Our NBC News colleague Richard Engel says tonight's military response, while targeted on Syrian soil, was indeed intended to send a deliberate message to Iran.
President Biden has been in office for 5 weeks. This is the first military action he has authorized. Chief White House correspondent Kristen Welker has more for us. Kristen, what do we know at this hour?
Now, earlier this week, White House spokeswoman Jen Psaki said that the U.S. holds Iran accountable for the actions of its proxies. So again, Lester, that is the broader backdrop as we are learning tonight that President Biden did order those attacks in East.
What I'm basically trying to say is be very careful of what you do with your money right now. Okay? Now, like I said before, taking a risk is something that we have to do sometimes to get where we want to be. And I'm not talking illegal risk, right? But in a time like now where having money, having enough money to feed your children and even to like maintain yourself and all the bills that you have, I don't want any of you lot to get caught up on the wrong way, thinking that something's presented to you so beautifully and, you know, thinking that's the way forward. Or at least make sure you train yourself to get the certified knowledge, you know, that you can be able to execute and you know, have good things from it, you know. And that's what I'm really saying. Like, so much things pop up on the internet, you know, and you gotta just know that there are people out here that just want your money, and there is some people out here that really want to help, you know. And then you have to ask yourself sometimes, why would this person want to help, you know? And that's what this video is really all about, you know. Just be careful where you're putting your money. Also, it's about certain orders that you lot's guy over there that you lot voted for is executing already. And it is more serious than what I'm saying, but we're gonna save that for another video. But just be careful of where you're putting your money, you know, where you're putting your savings, or you feel like going to the bank and taking out some savings to go and invest in something. I'm just telling you guys, you people them out there, just be careful, because not everyone's got the same heart, all right? So like, share, subscribe. Peace.